What's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 2 of the Beyond the 90 podcast, powered by Cash Out
Tips. And on today's episode, we're talking about how City is past Chelsea, Arsenal and Man United lucky wins, Mbappé masterclass, Barcelona demolition job, and reacting to all the other weekend matches as well. But before that, bro, talk to them.
We want to say thank you very much for the first episode. It was actually crazy. We did not expect such a turnout, which is very crazy and encouraging. I also want to encourage you guys to keep subscribing, keep liking, keep viewing. Lots of support. Thank you all so much. We promise to give you guys premium.
Exactly. We're expecting like 40 views, 50 views. We got like 200 and something, which was awesome.
And
counting.
It was like the reach still goes on. So.
It still goes on. We're very, very grateful. But we're still unhappy. Why? Because 200 and something views, but only 54 subscribers.
Yeah, you guys saw.
We can do better. It's easy, just a button.
Yeah, just
click
that subscribe button, hit notifications.
Likes, everything. We're just starting. We really need this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting to it.
Yeah, let's dive in. What's on the menu today?
Instantly, there's only one place to start with. Man City.
Yeah, let's start with Man City.
Man City are back, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't tell really they are back because, you know that Chelsea, despite the versions of Chelsea that we've seen in Maresca's Chelsea, they don't seem to beat Manchester City.
Yeah, but they started the game very, very well.
So basically,
the game started, and then Kusanov, we need to talk about it because
we need to talk about all their debuts, Marmoush and Kusanov.
Yeah.
I can't really blame Kusanov for that mistake. Do you know why? Because Kusanov does not understand the language. Number one,
I guess so.
You cannot say, because I saw people were like using Kusanov and Kubrasi. As per Kubrasi is really good. The way he joined the Barcelona setup and like he already marched in the defense at such a young age, and Kusanov couldn't. But like it's two different things. Why? Because Kubrasi was from the La Masia. Obviously, you don't have expectations on your head.
Mm-hmm.
You're like going to impress, not really going to live up to expectation or responsibility. You're just going to impress. Like if you do good, if you do bad, like Gerard Martin, if you do good, you do bad. Nobody really comes to your head.
Yeah.
But like Kusanov was brought in for good money, 60 million.
Yeah.
Debut against Chelsea, Etihad, first time. He doesn't even understand the language. So obviously you feel that there's pressure on Kusanov to deliver. I think that's
but it was a bad mistake because I was watching it. I was like, why would you even head that? And I felt so bad. Did you see his face after? He was like, I should have just stayed back in France. I was chilling. But you know what? To the game though, Chelsea, from that mistake, Madrid scores and they're 1 year ahead. And immediately after that, Chelsea could have scored again when Palmer gave Jackson. And then from there, I'm watching the game, I'm like, Chelsea should win this.
Should win normally.
But then
even before
the
game started, people were like fancying Chelsea's chances.
Yeah, because like Man City aren't playing well at the moment.
They've not really been Manchester City.
Yeah.
At the end of
but credit to Man City though, they got back into Guardiola was awesome. I'm telling you right now, I cannot tell you 3 levels are better than
we are not going to enter.
I can't tell you 3 because he's so good. Because in that stretch when they were 1-0 down, he was the one that was getting forward, creating all the chances. And this is the Beyond the 90 podcast. And it's something I noticed that I want to talk to you about. There's something Bernardo Silva did, which I feel I have to shout him out for, because a lot of people are saying he's washed this season. He hasn't been playing very, very well.
He hasn't been playing
well. But on Saturday, though, when Kusanov made that mistake, did you notice how he kept on coming back to collect the ball and take pressure off him? He would come from his position, basically just sit in between the back four and help them take play from that, so that Kusanov won't be receiving the ball too much, so you make another mistake.
You're calling Bernardo Silva a babysitter now.
No, but I'm saying that's literally what good players do, because he's having a bad time. Comes in there, he assists and everything, and then if you notice from there, Kusanov's confidence started coming back. So I think
Kusanov will eventually, because Manchester City are this kind of team. Is this kind of thing where there are so many goods that even one bad won't be noticed.
Exactly. Yeah. So
at the long run, Kusanov will.
100%. But I just thought I would say that because I think Bernardo Silva really helped him. So to the goals itself, I think yesterday he told me that Pep needed long balls to beat Chelsea, and according to him,
for me personally, you can quote me anyway. I feel like Pep's wife was the real tactician. Why? Because obviously it's a bad thing to be divorced. Yeah, divorce is very bad. But post Pep's wife, it's been all Brexit.
Again, but at the same time, wouldn't you say that's a tactic as well? Because if you notice, I know long balls kept on going to
I expected Manchester City to play like Manchester City. You expect Manchester City, the tiki-taka, the fast 1-2 football. But now they're using long balls from Edison and a 6'5" striker in Hala. That's dive football. That is literally Chris Wood.
Agree. I actually disagree, because if you notice here, there was a reason, in the first half when they were 1-0 down, you saw Man City.
Yeah, but it was not working.
Oh boy, they scored from it. In the second half, the reason why they kept on going long balls was because when Haaland was 1-on-1 with Chalobah, he had that advantage already. He kept on backing it and kept on spinning him. So I don't really blame Pep.
You understand? I'm not saying playing dashboard is a bad thing. I'm not saying, like, if he wins you game, sure. I mean, dashboard got burned to the Europa League. So if he wins you game, sure. But like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But like, you just have to point that out. He played dashboard. Yes, dashboard won him the game.
He won the game.
That's fair. He won the game. Like, that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter how you win. It matters
if you win. Yeah. But at the same time, though, I would say Man City are struggling. So this will be very important for them.
Anything that literally goes for them should go.
And I don't talk about Haaland though, because there's this narrative online where it's like Haaland is a penalty box striker. But I think that last match proved everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Because the way he kept on receiving the ball, he was linking up, balls, spinning.
That's dashboard.
No, but come on, but that second
goal.
But that second goal was.
Yeah, but it was.
Please talk about Sanchez. What was he doing?
I was watching.
I couldn't. I was watching it. So Haaland got the ball, right? So he spun out Chalobah.
This happened twice.
He spun out Chalobah, and then Sanchez comes out for the ball.
I don't know.
And then he stops, and I'm like, go back to.
Would you
get back?
Would you guys think Onana or Sanchez? Onana or Sanchez?
Get in the comments. But even I
can't say for you. Onana or Sanchez? Onana or Sanchez?
Give me neither, man. Give me neither. Well, I think
if you would you rather take Sanchez or Andre Onana?
I think I take
both of them on, because they have their days where they are just, you don't even know what to say. I don't even know whether you're a bad keeper or I don't even know the problem, but like it just happens. So Sanchez, but like you see Maresca supporting Sanchez after that was horrendous. Like if I was the one that would start Jurgensen in the next game, I wouldn't start Sanchez. It usually happens to Onana, they bench Onana when he does all those kind of things. And what's your second choice?
By in there, but on that though, I think he came out and he was like, they trust in Sanchez.
I don't know what he came out to play.
No, but he has to say that. He's obviously his manager. That was terrible. He came out, he went back.
Not only is that a big game, that game might literally decide. That's like, even if nobody wants to say it, these are the kind of games that decide who wins.
Exactly, yeah. Because these games, they're massive games, yeah.
You have your 1-1 away from home, massive game away at Etihad, and
you go and do that. Eventually, Foden scores 3-1. But you know, I think I'll talk about though, before we get into Mamouche, who played very well. I'm not actually
or Sanchez.
I said right now, I think I'd rather take Onana. No, it's not happily, but I think if I had to,
you choose
I'd pick Onana.
Right, let us know in the comments what you
guys think.
Onana, Sanchez. That is like the battle of the worst.
Yeah. So I'll talk about Mamouche. Mamouche played really well, but before that, Palmer, because
we have to.
Is he just a bully? Because he plays well against small. But this has happened so many times this season where big games he goes. He did it against Liverpool. He did it against Man United, Arsenal.
Spurs even like.
Yeah, he played, but Spurs are the big team.
What is that supposed to mean?
Spurs are the big team. And yesterday I was watching, I was just like, he needs to do better.
He's demanded of him to do better.
Exactly, because your choice is best player. Your choice is best player. You need to do better.
It's not even against the Ipswich or the Brighton or the whatever. You're supposed to come up against the Liverpool, the Man United. Like, these are the big games. These are what you are made for as a big player. We have to have a discussion. Is Palmer?
Yeah.
Does Palmer literally start part against this?
Yeah, exactly. Because
you think he does?
Nah, you're not getting me in trouble.
You heard him. You said it's not about. So you think Palmer starts?
I'm not sure that, but
you came up from
because I feel like
so you just said that means Palmer.
Yes and no. Because I have Chelsea friends, so yes.
It doesn't matter if you have Chelsea friends. They come for you, no problem. This is your take. So Palmer, does he start against the small teams and goes against? I mean, he's not a big game player.
I think right now at this stage of his career, he's not a big game player. And on that, like earlier in the season, there were comparisons: the best player in Premier League, Salah, Palmer, and I feel that's the difference because Salah and Palmer are very, very good players, but in the big games, Salah always performs. So I think that's what differentiates him from like Palmer. So forgetting Palmer,
let's leave Salah away. Let's use Saka. Now this is more of a conversation because Saka is a whole different realm.
But Saka is
looking at Saka, Palmer now.
Yeah.
You obviously are saying Palmer. According to you, I'm not holding this take. Palmer is a star father. Palmer, Palmer farms the small clubs and goes to the big ones. According to you, because Yeah, you might have a point. I think he only had one goal and assist against the Big Six in the last how many games now? His last goal against the Big Six team was I think Man United.
I think no, it was Spurs.
Spurs.
Yeah,
it was Spurs.
Yeah,
that was how many matches they do.
Exactly, and
so according to you now, Saka Palmer moves more of a big game player. Because you cannot say he started. I mean, he scored in the Euros final. Palmer scored in the Euros. Okay, you're talking about club football. You're talking about Palmer as a player. In big games, he scored in the Euros final. I think that's like the biggest game he has played in his career so far. He scored. But aside that, in the Premier League against the Big Six, yeah, you have a point that he goes. So between Saka and Palmer, who is the big game player?
I think
this you should pay attention to.
Yeah, this is we're definitely keeping this up.
Because the last clip, everyone was like, "Oh, you're talking about Real Madrid too much. You're glazing Real Madrid. You're everywhere Real Madrid." Like, so this time is you. This is you're on the spotlight now. I'm not going to talk again.
I get this.
There's the Premier League analysis.
Now someone is going to hate on me. So
people are going to hate
right now. I think Palmer is a better player, but
Palmer
I think
is a better player than Saka.
Right now, yes, in my opinion. But I think Saka is a better big game player.
Big game player
than Palmer. So I think for now, because Saka, we've seen Saka perform in big games. Basically, Saka always comes out and is like, in this game, I'm going to show that I'm my team's best player. And it's quite disappointing because I really like Palmer. And in games like this, I really want him to show. Exactly, I really want him to show why he's that tier of player. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So then he didn't do that. So before we move on from this game, I think Mamouche. I think we should be scared. I think we should be scared. He looks really.
Yeah, I think so. Like normally, I didn't really expect. Like I didn't believe that he would drop. And he's a exceptional player.
No, he played really good.
And even if he has to adapt, obviously he was offside many times. Yeah, trying to fit himself inside the system. But I think the moment he clicks, I think it will be better off than what Alvarez did. Obviously, he's someone that is willing to play. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really matter if he does or not. He just wants to give his all for it. You can see in his body.
Exactly, and the versatility as well. Can play strike, can play wing, number 10.
So I think it's actually a smart decision from Manchester City to replace Alvarez.
Really good. So moving on from there, obviously you watched this Liverpool Ipswich game.
Yeah, there's really nothing to talk about.
Liverpool.
In my opinion, they've won the league. Unless a major injury happens.
They look so good right now.
They look so good. Unstoppable,
right
actually. Unstoppable. Nothing stopping Liverpool from winning the league.
Belt to us. I'm telling you,
like, there's not really nothing to come out about Liverpool. Like these guys are just doing the job efficiently. Like they don't even take risks. They just do the job and leave. Like they are not even causing drama or whatever.
Exactly. I'm sorry, Liverpool fans. We want to talk more about you, but you guys are just too good. Like,
there's nothing to say about it. Like even myself, like they beat me this season, playing and play. There's nothing to even comment about.
But one thing though, Salah, 40 goals and assists
already. Can you imagine that? There's literally nothing to say about. I don't even sound like you have Gakpo having a great season. Diaz have even Darwin Nunez. I think
it's decent.
Like decent. Every single person
is. So everything is just right.
So everything just going there. Right? I'm actually envying them. I can't
we'll talk about it. Yes. So the closest title challengers to Liverpool are Arsenal. And before we get into the results, which by the way, credit to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right. The red card to Luis Kelly. So when I saw it live, in my mind I was like, is it tactical?
But you cannot deny that you've seen those. I'm not saying that it's a red card. I'm not saying it's not a red card. But you cannot deny that those have been given as reds.
No.
They can be given as reds.
I don't think so. Because I'm telling you, if you look at it live in the moment,
but
it looks nasty. But I'm telling you, but his boot wasn't even that high. Like, why I think it's going to happen?
As long as your studs are above the ground, it's what they call it, the reckless challenge.
Yeah, but
those are reds. Those are given as reds. It's not down to the referee, and that's why I also want to the way this is in general. Like no other person does this. Like the whole press. I think they they are giving the ref support because they were death stressed to him, his family, and everything over. It's not like the game caused them. Like they eventually won the game.
I know they did, but to be honest, look at Arsenal. The amount of times that they've had decisions go against them. Look at what happened against Man City. When Trossard got sent off,
they're not really
Rice has been sent off, Saliba has been sent. I think Arsenal more than any club have suffered from this. And luckily for them, they won the game.
Yeah.
And I know they won the game, but Arsenal fans, please get in the comment section. You can't play Havertz anymore. I don't get it. You cannot play Havertz anymore.
Havertz again. Even if you play Havertz, you cannot play him as a 9 again.
I don't understand. So I need to know this, right? Arsenal fans, do you guys not want a striker, or does Arteta not want one, or is it the club that say they don't have money?
Or there's something fishy going on with Havertz.
Exactly,
because I don't understand how Havertz is still starting.
Yeah, because this match it could have easily lost. In the beginning, Havertz had two
chances
that he missed, and if Califury doesn't come up with that goal, then we're talking about Arsenal out of the title race.
Yeah, they've been out of the title race, and you cannot really, because like it's not just today. This has been going. I mean, they are out of the FA Cup because of Havertz. Havertz has been dropping stinkers upon stinkers, yet he still starts. Like at some point in time, you would have to bench this guy at least 2-3 games. Change your whole setup. I mean, they benched them on this.
I know, but like for who? So I sort of get why they play myself. I don't get it. Like they need to buy somebody.
Yeah.
Anybody that appears in my estate that can play rather better than I'm not even. Havertz is
awful. We've seen the best of Havertz. We are seeing the worst. We are seeing the worst Havertz ever. So I can't say he's a terrible player, but he's in a terrible time.
Yeah, because what I say is, I'll go as far as to say, if instead of Havertz you had just a decent striker there, let's say sub Havertz with
they were saying
John. Let's say for example John Duran, like. I'm telling you, Arsenal will be a lot closer to Liverpool than they are now.
Yeah, because like all the goals that Havertz has dropped or missed, it would have done something for them.
Yeah, but credit to Arsenal though, no Saka, and you guys, it wasn't an easy game.
It was not a pretty win, but they scrapped through. I think this is what makes champions. This is what wins you titles. Like these difficult games. Don't give them hope. I'm not giving them hope, but like if you're to win a trophy, this is the way. If you're to win the league, this is the way to win.
Exactly, and
these games, scrap the game 1-0, get the 3 points. Get the hell out of the stadium. That's how you win.
Exactly. And last week, I came here and I said that's what separates Liverpool from Arsenal.
Yeah, they get the job done.
Arsenal, but like I guess I was proved wrong this week. They got the job done.
But this is only against Wolves. They've lost it.
Exactly, they've struggled to do this a lot of times.
Yeah, but if they keep doing
that, then maybe there's something for them. Maybe the distance can.
Even if Liverpool win the league, like no matter, eventually they will win the league. But like the points difference will be like. To be more respectable than the gap that they're
giving them right now. I think it's 6 now, but Liverpool have a game in hand, and it's Everton, so you definitely win them.
So if they can just keep scrapping this game, they can give themselves a chance, even if it's going to be second position, first time in Europe. But it is something. Phase 9 after. But like it's something. It's credible. It's a way forward. Rather than it's better you win than drop the points, because if you have dropped the points,
exactly, like that's totally different.
So just keep scrapping and give yourself hope that probably something along the line, Liverpool drop form, injuries, game point. Because you are reaching a part of the season where Liverpool will have too many games. They are alive in every single competition. Yeah. So the fixtures will be much for them, and obviously the players will get tired, player fatigue, injuries. So at some point in time, they will begin to stutter. Then you give yourself a hope. You give yourself a chance.
Speaking of scraping through, Man United. So I'm a Man U fan. So before I tell you what I thought about the match. Let's hear from a neutral. So did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game. Scrap.
And what did you think?
I felt like Fulham should have won easily, but scrap when I can't say anything about it, because like if you were to win, it's going to be scrap. I knew that if you were going to win, it's going to be scrap. So and you guys did it. I feel like I can't really comment anything about it. I can't really say kudos to Amorim or kudos to the players. I can just say keep going. At least get yourself higher up the table, because you can see that the players are not. They are not instilled in this play style. These players cannot win you. They can't compete for major titles. You are at this phase. You're probably like a mid team, not mid team as per status, but like as a team, as football.
Yeah, because
if Fulham took their chances, they actually played well. You can't say Fulham played bad.
Fulham played well.
As when they took their chances, the game would have been dead. Normally, on a normal. Like any person that has been following the league would fancy Fulham winning Man United, because these things happen.
I guess
but like they scrapped through.
Yeah. So last week you asked me if Amorim was the problem, and you're talking about the system. Watching this match, right? How is it Amorim's fault when Bruno cannot pass from here? But the amount of 5-yard passes that we missed.
Amorim should sell Bruno.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the amount of 5-yard passes we missed in this game was ridiculous. I'm telling you, forget the system. These players are just low IQ. And you know that the amount of decisions we made, the amount of long passes we kept on playing, and don't even put down the manager, because You watched. You watched Amorim.
I'm not putting it on.
No, not you. I'm talking about people that think
It's
changing manager.
also the manager that is going to give a system at which the players are most comfortable for and are work for the club. If you see this 3-5-2 or this 3-4-2 is not working for these players, given that these are the players you have, you cannot ask everybody on the team. You're not the president. You're not the owner of the club. These are the players given to you as a manager. The literal meaning of manager is to manage what is given to you.
I disagree. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man, but
that's actually what a manager is.
You know what? Yeah, on the game, right? We scrapped it, and I'm very happy we won the match.
Yeah,
thank you, Martinez.
3 points
3 points is what it is. But I'm like right now, I'm looking forward. And this thing you're saying about if the system isn't working, like you brought a coach in because of that system, so you can't tell me he should come in and because these players can't play them, and he should change it.
I'm not saying you should change the system. You manage it.
What do you mean?
You guys are in crisis now. Serious crisis. I think 11th on the log.
Yeah, we are 12.
12 now on the log. This is not something to start implementing a style. This is something to manage the situation and give yourself this season, scrap on the season, manage it. Let's not get too bad for people. At least 7th, 6th European countries. Even if it's
7th, 6th.
Yeah,
do you know how far we are?
You can't make top 4.
We can't.
So get yourself.
We can't make top
6.
We can't make top 8.
So get yourself a top table, like top 10 finish.
Yeah, but
which is not my United standard.
I get
that. Given the crisis you are in, it is okay. Get Amorim a preseason, a proper preseason to like a proper transfer window, like summer transfer window, where you can work on his team, implement his style with preseason and everything. But like you cannot be doing that January, given the type of situation that you're in. This is the time you manage this club, like manage these players. Anyhow it be, scrap it. Like it's literally anyhow it may be. This is how it is.
I get that, but to be honest, the way I look at this season is this is our preseason. I'm telling you because this season is done. Apart from the
that's what I'm saying. You cannot come and start implementing it this late. This is something you do since.
This is basically our preseason because Amorim has come in now, right? So what I think he's trying to do is he has to continue playing the system because now what he has to do is decide which players can fit the system and which players can't. It's better to do that now rather than in the summer when the matches are not competitive, when players are not even back from.
Like that's when you see the whole thing and it's not going to cost you anything because if you're doing this against a game away at Fulham, you lose 3 points. But if you're doing this in preseason, there's nothing to lose. Do you understand?
But you can't know how good these players are. You can't know if it's like a preseason game against Rangers or whatever in America where everybody's just there just to sell shirts.
But like
this is the best time to under pressure to see which players. And at the moment, I think Amorim in himself knows players that can play it. Okay, look at that. Look at the game yesterday.
Yes.
Apart from, I can't tell you any player played above a 6. Credit to Collier, by the way. Collier saved us. You see that goal? But okay, wait. Martinez was decent.
Yeah.
Onana
had a decent game.
Onana was Onana.
It wasn't so bad.
Dalo was. Bruno wasn't good enough.
The system is not favoring Dalo.
I don't even get.
You cannot say Dalo is a bad player. Dalo is a bad player.
But if he doesn't fit the system, then he has to go.
And it's now as if the narrative is not changing as Dalo is a bad player. Dalo is not fit enough for Man United. No, the system is not working for Dalo.
I disagree. And do you know I disagree? Because everyone said Dalo can't be a left wing back.
Dalo is not a left wing back.
Because he's right footed. But in this previous match, we started him on the other side. He played and he wasn't any better. So I don't get it. If Dalo was a good right back, why can't he play as a right wing back? And we're basically playing a back 5, right?
Back 3.
I'm saying this very match was a back 5. We just came there to defend and scam. That's what we did. And if he cannot play there, then where is he going to play? Dalo isn't good enough. You have to have a discussion about him leaving. Bruno wasn't
so good.
He wasn't very good.
Yeah, he wasn't very good. You guys don't really have
Ugarte was decent. I guess. Ahmad was alright. Garnacho was alright. At the same time, I think right now, we had this discussion last week whether I'd sell Garnacho or not.
Yeah.
And I think I'm starting to change. Not because I think Garnacho is the solution to our problems. But guy, did you see the bench yesterday?
Yeah.
After we losing, there was nobody to come on.
Exactly. Eriksen, Casemiro.
Exactly. Even look at Haaland yesterday. Last year, this guy was my favorite Man United player.
You're complaining about.
He was my favorite Man United player, but I know he's not getting any chances. I get that.
You are shouting
but his hold up play is terrible. I'm telling you, the other time he gave him the ball and just passed it to the opponent, it was shocking. Yeah. The issue I have with Man United right now is the fact that forget the system, forget the manager.
The players.
These players cannot pass from point A to point B. So, I'm telling you, 5-yard passes were misplacing them.
So ask every single person in the team.
You see, right now, the way I am like this.
Put them in a bus.
You see,
and send them to Arrington Stanley.
You see, Martinez, maybe Delete, maybe Ahmad, Ugarte. Those 5 players. Apart from them, whatever happens. That's what matters.
Fernandez. No, Fernandez is literally your best player. Like literally. Oh, and Maguire was actually solid.
Okay, yeah, Maguire. But my point is, I'm not saying sell Bruno, but I'm like, if I heard we're selling Bruno tomorrow, I'll just be like, you know what, whatever. As far as, because I don't think there's any player now that has even said that, okay, for next season they are guaranteed to be there. Nobody has shown enough. Because Bruno, as I said, is our best, should be our best player.
Yeah,
he's our captain.
He's
on 300 grand a week. And yesterday, he wasn't good enough. Like, we compare Bruno to high-end players.
Yeah.
We compare Bruno to what prime KD. We compare Bruno to a Palmer. Like, okay, forget Palmer. Palmer didn't play well this week. Yeah. But like, Palmer is like, he always drops at least a 7 most weeks. But like, the amount of times Bruno has even dropped a 7 this season, it's like 5-6 times. And we play like 30 games this season. So I don't really get it. I think right now, the season should just end. And like, because we're not going to buy anybody, it's clear.
Yeah,
we're not going to sell anybody. Yeah. So, and now people are saying, we should bring Rashford. I'm not for that. Like, if the manager has said he doesn't want Rashford, just leave Rashford out.
He said he would rather start his goalkeeper.
I saw that. Yeah.
But what does that do to Rashford's confidence as a player? You know that is not something your manager, even if no one wants to say that. Like, Amorim is still Rashford's manager. It's not something that your manager goes on press conferences. Like, if he says this in the dressing room, that's fine. This is beyond the press, because the media, this is media food. This is what they are going to use. They are going to milk this talk
to
the very last straw.
I get that.
You understand what that does to Rashford.
I get that. But like,
player, as a human being, first of all, then as a player of mine, do you understand what?
And he's on 300 grand a week. Okay.
Forget the fact that he's on 300 grand a week. Rashford has done a lot for you people as a team. Like, Rashford has done a lot for Man United as a team. Then you get to the point where you're saying you would rather start. You didn't say a player, you said a goalkeeper's coach.
I saw that, but like,
you rather start a goalkeeper coach.
He didn't say you rather start him. He said, but look at it from his perspective.
If you were Rashford,
he has left.
How would you feel in that?
Yeah, forget Rashford. I'll feel pretty nice if I'm on 300 grand a week and I'm just chilling out. I cannot forget he's on 300 grand a week.
Rashford,
because Salah is on 300 grand a week.
Rashford is Man United in and out. He came from the academy since he was going to Man United. That's till 28 years old. I think 27 Rashford, like all his life Man United.
Yeah.
Despite everything, from being one of the best youngsters in the world to Man United mainstream, number 10, everything. And then you're getting to the point where your own coach says you'd rather put your goalkeeper's coach, not a player, a coach in the squad than you. How would you feel as a player? First of all, that does a lot to your mental.
I get that.
As a player, as a human being,
I don't disagree.
That does a whole lot to your confidence as a player, because now you're preferred, like they are preferring goalkeepers coaches over you.
Obviously, he didn't mean that.
What is the meaning of it?
No, but what he said was he said he'd rather put something.
This is something you said to the press, not to your dressing room, not to your assistant coach, to the press, and not just any press, the English media. Rashford is gone. I can say Rashford is gone, but like, in terms of mental and everything, I don't think Rashford will play again.
Can I speak for mine? Can I speak, please?
Even if he's doing very good. No player is bigger than the club. He won't tolerate unseriousness. That's not how to manage it. That was just off.
I see your point. But at the same time, Rashford hasn't been in the Man United squad for like 6, 7, 8 years, and every single match they keep asking, okay, how about Rashford? Wow. Does it even make like, first of all, Amorim was very upset. Let me land. He was very, very upset because of the performance. And then you come out and you say, oh, how about Rashford? And you've been asking this, and he has been giving you the same answer. When Rashford shows enough in training, he'll be in the squad. And you're looking at it from his feelings, how about the fact that Amorim has said if Rashford trains well, he'll be in the squad, and it has been 2-3 months, right? And Rashford hasn't even done that yet. Because think about it this way: Rashford came out and said he wants to leave, right? So if this great Rashford that wants to leave, why is he still here? This is the 27th of January, 4 days until the transfer window ends, and you're telling me that till now he hasn't found himself a club, and people keep asking, oh, where's Rashford? It is quite frustrating. So should Amorim have said that? No. But even Amorim himself said that there's some things he says that he just like, obviously he doesn't even just say like when he said, like when he said Manchester United now are the worst team in like Manchester United's history. maybe he didn't mean that, but at the same time, if you keep asking, the amount of time, if I come to you today and I say, okay, where's my food? I come to you, where's my food? I don't pay job like get out. I don't have to. Yes, it's true. You vex. That's the truth.
So your food and Rashford are two different things.
Yeah, but it's true. Like how many times would they ask him about this? And to Amorim right now, I love what he's doing. No player is bigger than the club. Because it came out a couple weeks ago, right? From a journalist, I can't remember who he was, and he said that apparently a lot of managers have had issues with Rashford and stuff like that. He has been coming late, whatever. Last season, before we played Wolves away, Rashford was what? Where did he go?
He was partying. Yeah.
He was partying, and then he was in the squad the very next match, nothing happened. And everybody was like, we need a manager that can show discipline and stuff like that. And then finally, we have a manager that does that, and everybody's complaining. You're a Madrid fan. It's what the Ancelotti do to Bale. It's the same. It wasn't
Ancelotti.
So wasn't Ancelotti?
It was Zidane.
But like no players, and like Bale has won Champions League for you guys. Rashford hasn't even won us a Premier League. Like he has won a couple.
But like,
he has won an FA Cup and a Europa League.
You know, it was worse. This Bale literally said Wales, golf, Madrid. But did you see my manager or any single member of my board or authorities come out and say you would rather put a goalkeeper coach in the squad than Bale? Bale was missing the squad. Bale wasn't even in the squad. Most of the time, Bale was not even. You won't even recall that Bale is a Real Madrid player, except for playing Copa del Rey games just to give him runs. But the big games, Bale wasn't there. Like Bale was not even in the squad. Do you understand how out of context that is?
I get that. It's a massive statement to make.
It's a very big
statement. It's a massive statement to make.
But he didn't come out. You don't say those things.
But he didn't come out and say he rather put the goalkeeper coach rather than Rashford. That's not what he said. Was I'd rather put the goalkeeping coach than to put a player that is not showing his maximum in training. That was exactly what he said. He doesn't put his maximum in training.
That's in the Rashford.
I don't think you understand how damning it is for a player that's on 350 grand a week, who is Manchester United through and through apparently. And till now, you're not still putting your maximum. Do you know what that means?
Bale was
do you know how many Man U fans, right, all over the world that will play for Man U for free? And you're telling me you're on 300 grand a week and you can't put in your maximum in training? Come on. But you know what then? Or Rashford talk, we're taking too long. It's
very serious.
It's to be an episode on its own.
But it's very serious thing. Because like as a manager, you are in charge of these players. Like anything you say, these players, the things that come out from the mouth of the manager. These are what if you tell the player that you played shit today, the player can actually be crying in the dressing room. Like you condemn a player. So the same way you praise a player, this player is very like what Carlo does. Even if you're not the best, like when Tchouaméni was playing centre back last season, Tchouaméni is not the best centre back, but Carlo literally come on press conference and be like, Tchouaméni is one of the best centre backs in the world. Tchouaméni is this gives the player confidence. Even if Rashford leaves Man United, do you think that Rashford we know where that from? Because this man literally said he would rather put a goalkeeper coach
if he's not showing it maximum.
Yeah, I mean Bale was on more than Bale was on 400 or something plus.
Oh, Bale had won La Liga. Bale had won Champions.
Bale had a whole status as in the Real Madrid franchise.
Bale had won Champions.
That same Bale.
Bale had won La Liga.
That same Bale came outside in public, not in private, and held the banner. Wales, golf, Madrid.
Yeah, Rashford came out and said that he wants a new challenge, and he hasn't left yet. So I don't get this whole thing about Manchester United.
Bale had a failed transfer to China. He was so close to leaving, and he failed. He actually said that he wants to go, but then you didn't see any of our authorities or any even player, any coach, any technical director, any board member come out and say that does a lot on a human level, number one, and then as a player level. I feel like even if he's passing out a message that Rashford is lazy, Rashford is not giving his 100%, that is not how to translate it.
You know what? I agree. This is disagree.
This is something everybody knows. Rashford is a lazy player. Rashford doesn't give his 100%. Like if Rashford wants to play, he will play. If he doesn't want to play, there's nothing you will do to Rashford.
You know what? Yeah, I agree to disagree because again, we won this match, and now what we've spoken about is who isn't even.
But
because this is my issue. We shouldn't even be talking about Rashford.
This Ruben's era. Who scored the first goal under Ruben?
That doesn't matter.
It was Rashford, right?
That doesn't matter.
I think how many goals has Rashford scored under Ruben?
It doesn't matter. At the same time, we won a match, right? And we didn't play well. Rashford wasn't in the squad. He wasn't in the squad for like 5 weeks now, and you're still asking about. I don't even like talking about because he's not in the squad, so we shouldn't even be talking about him here. That's my issue with Rashford. Like, can he go? Because even Ferdinand came out and said Rashford has to go. Do you know why? Because
it's no longer,
it is distracting. We shouldn't be talking about him at all. But you know what? This thing will be discussion for another day. Fingers crossed, he leaves. Now,
so you feel
no, he has to leave.
Yeah, he has to leave. But like I'm saying that Ruben is wrong for saying that. You don't say.
You know
that.
what? Yeah,
he has to leave. Rashford. Like even if I had the slightest Mbappe to play under him or under Man United aspect, this is beyond Ruben. This is me and Man United. Like, I have a very deep connection with the club. I've been in the club through and through, Man United, pure and pure. So I cannot just leave on this note. Probably I have to redeem myself. If I had slightest feeling about that and I heard what he said, he's gone, I would literally leave. Because like, you're just coming. Ruben is not really Man United. You're just coming. I've been here for years.
Yeah, but everyone, literally, ask the fans. You know what? Yeah, Ronnie Paul, everybody knows Rashford.
Do you guys think Amorim is wrong for that statement?
Exactly, yeah, get in the comment section because
I think
I disagree.
I think he shouldn't.
I feel right now he can say what. But as I said, moving on. Spurs, trash. We don't even talk about Spurs. Spurs are useless.
No, Spurs are not useless.
Yeah, they lost to Leicester.
Spurs are not useless.
They lost to Leicester.
Spurs are not useless. Correction. Spurs are going through something that no other team, like even Pep.
It's a crisis.
It's a serious crisis. It's a serious crisis. Like it's even worse than Manchester City. And everyone is feeling
obviously
bad
because they are 50.
So why is everyone not feeling bad about Manchester City and all of a sudden they are criticizing Postecoglou and Spurs? You can't blame them. I mean, Romero, Davies. Romero's never back. Also Romero. It was Davies, Gray.
Yeah, you lost to Leicester.
Yeah, we lost to Leicester. Yeah, I said that.
Jamie Vardy.
I feel like if
you have to show you guys have no
yeah. He has never played a UCL final in his life.
Yeah, whatever. So. Did you guys win?
We've played. Even you. When last the Man United make UCL final?
Moving on.
So you're complaining Spurs.
Can we talk about Mbappe now? Real Madrid.
Yeah, this is where I come in. This is. For every single person that doubted Mbappe, you can tell them, you can write down your apology letters now. Because like I feel
stay on that side. You that doubted Mbappe, stay on that side.
Write down your apology letters. Like this is the Mbappe we know through and through. He's back, and I feel like in Vinicius, because I can't really blame Vinicius. Vinicius has been going through a lot. First of all, Mestalla treatment, Mafio incident, Barcelona in the Copa del Rey in the Super Cup final, where anytime the camera spawns on Vinicius, they are booing him in the whole stadium and laughing at him, everything. So he has been going through a lot mentally. This red card is actually more good than bad for us because we would win game. We have Mbappe, we have Rodrigo, we have Bellingham, we have Brahim, we have Müller, we have quality players that win us games easily.
Yeah, but quick question. I want to ask you. Agree or disagree? Do you think Mbappe plays better when Vinicius isn't in the squad? And I'm not trying to cause any reference.
I understand.
But yes or no, do you think Mbappe plays better when Vinicius isn't? Because goals-wise, performance-wise, from what we've seen, Mbappe's best games have been when
Vinicius is not there.
Yeah, so why do you think that is?
I don't feel so.
You don't think so?
Because it's not like they are playing the same position. No. Yesterday, Mbappe was the centre forward, Rodrigo was the left wing, and Brahim was the right wing. Other times when Vinicius has not been there, except the times where Mbappe has played Vinicius' position at the left wing, he has been awful. Liverpool, Athletic Bilbao, he has been, those were like his worst games. So you cannot say when Vinicius is playing or when Vinicius is not playing, Mbappe is at his best. No, because when Mbappe is playing Vinicius' position, he's at his worst. Bilbao, he was worse. Liverpool, he was awful. He was at left wing at those games. But now he's at the centre forward. This is a subject of Mbappe adapting to his new position, which is at centre forward, which I think he is, because right now we are seeing that his centre forward game is not like a hold-up striker or a in-box striker. That's not Mbappe. Mbappe is a link-up striker. If you see all the goals that we scored, he was link-ups with Bellingham. The 1-2 with Bellingham. The second one was 1-2 with Bellingham. The third one was a penalty. That's the kind of striker he is. At first, he thought he was like a box striker, the one hanging at the far post to tapping. That was how he was playing the first time, which is wrong. That is not Mbappe. Mbappe has to harness his speed, his qualities, his runs, his dribbles. That's why he has to play a bit deeper from the box, like towards the edge of the box, then make those 1-2s, probably brush his way inside the box and everything. That's how he played against Calabria. That's why you see him doing the tricks and everything. But first games, these earlier games, he had not really found that role as the way he's playing now. That's why you see his performance like up.
Yeah, I love
it. It would be worse for you and the rest of Europe if Vinicius comes back.
Bro, I promise you, we're not going to play like 5 years.
Except pre-season. But it would be worse for any single person that will play if Vinicius comes to this setup, to this Mbappe, to this Rodrigo, to this Jude, and gets normal, like the Vinicius we all know, like the most dangerous player on this planet is Vinicius Junior on his day. If he gets back to that form, I feel like that is when we begin to see this project that Perez had in his brain, like the whole idea when Perez brought in Mbappe, and I think it's been just that early season, and it's not even that bad actually. Yeah, we lost Super Cup, but we have 2 trophies. We are top of the table, 7 points away from Barcelona and 3 points away from Atletico Madrid. I think we are clear on top of the table. Like,
they drew this weekend, so
even if we lose again, we are still first. So it's not even that bad, and it could get way better. Yeah. I understand. Yes, Madrid are like the biggest name in sports in football. They are any slight miss. I mean, they nearly removed Courtois' head. Varane was this. Tchouaméni is being dissed now. So who is Mbappe? Mbappe is going to get the media are going to swap Mbappe dry, which is normal. But like now that we are seeing, even Rodrigo, I mean, people were saying weird conversations about Rodrigo leaving with it. But if you check Rodrigo's stats this season, he's having a better season than most wingers.
I actually agree because, and I love to say because this is in prime Mbappe, but he's getting there. And I've always said it, like, form is temporary,
class is permanent.
Exactly, because people always said this thing.
This season as a flop. This is a flop season for Mbappe. Mbappe has 20 goals already. And he's just, I think, 1 goal away. Lewandowski scored yesterday. 2 goals away now from the Pichichi.
Exactly. So when people kept on putting all these things online, Madrid should never. But Mbappe. At the time he wasn't playing great. But like
that is normal.
This is Kylian. Like this is Kylian Mbappe. This is it. So this is Kylian Mbappe. So imagine his World Cup winner Kylian Mbappe.
This Mbappe is not there. This is not.
I'm telling you, like
this is not 100% Mbappe.
This is like 50% Mbappe. I'm telling you, I haven't even seen anything.
And Vinicius has not been. Even if Vinicius is the player with the most goals and assists, like most goal contribution this season for us. And he's not even 100%. Vinicius is not even 30%.
Yeah, because at the time when you guys got Mbappe, I said like this is over for Europe, and this is exactly why. Because right now, Mbappe, even if Mbappe has an off night, and Vinicius has an off night,
if 3 of them have an off night, there's Jude in that middle, and Jude can win the game.
Exactly. So I think I said at the time when it was made.
Even Jude has a period.
It's scary hours, man.
Jude has a period when he wasn't giving. He wasn't really playing. He was playing well, but like he wasn't giving output. He was on goal drought, and people were like, "Jude doesn't raise his arms for us," and everything. They were trolling him, which is normal. This is Real Madrid. But the moment that these 4 guys click and get to even if 70%, not even because
scary hours, scary hours.
Going to be very bad. That's what Ancelotti says. Ancelotti says that. I think we've scored how many goals this year? I think we've scored 29 goals this year or this 2025. I think it's only Barcelona because Barcelona scored 7 last night. Only Barcelona have more than us. You get, but like it's still labeled as a bad season for us, as a bad time for us. That's what Carlos says. I need to work on my defense because attack is not a problem. These guys will give me goals.
Yeah, I think once
he has said in the press conference that I just need to lock my defense, and it's very good for us that Alaba is back because Alaba will give us not only experience but like a proper centre back, so we don't need to play Tchouaméni or academy guy Asensio, who have been very good. I mean, he played very well right back yesterday, but like we need a proper experience because this is not the Alaves. We are going to play Champions League.
Exactly. So I think Madrid right now, I think even the way you are run, I think you guys would win La Liga. But I think once that defense is fixed, that's when I say. I think for right now, for Champions League, I still have Liverpool above you guys. But I think once that defense is fixed,
I'm not going to say anything.
Once that defense is fixed, I feel that's now what to now take Madrid to that next level. In my opinion,
I feel like I just need to get Alaba back. Getting Alaba back is very good. There is still work to be done on that Fran Garcia Mendy because sometimes I think that's the reason I can't predict in my lineup. I don't know if Fran will play today. I don't know if Mendy will play today. That is like another spot to fix. The Lucas Vazquez and Asensio will swap because Asensio was very good yesterday at right back. Very physical, very like getting challenges, winning tackles. That's something Lucas Vazquez doesn't offer. But at the same time, Asensio wasn't offering attack-wise options. That is something that Lucas Vazquez is very good at. Yeah. Lucas Vazquez will score goals for you, get penalties for you, give you assists. But Asensio didn't do that. But like if you find that balance in those flanks, the right back and left back position. Yeah. Now that Alaba is back, if you give Alaba 4 games to run, get his groove back, Alaba will be that centre back defending. Tchouaméni goes back to defensive midfield, then the defense is balanced.
Yeah, I think so too.
If Tchouaméni gets back to that midfield, then you see that it's bad because in the places that there are lapses, Tchouaméni will cover. Jude gets to 100%. Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinicius.
Yes, that's the end of Madrid talk.
Yeah, they said I was.
That's the end of Madrid talk.
That's
the end of Madrid
talk. I'm very, very sorry.
You know, funny enough, yeah. Some guys were asking me after I dropped that first episode that like they would love to hop on. I was like, your space is to me open. Like, if you keep talking about Madrid like this,
you can't really. Like
strike 2. No, next time.
I think this was short. I'm not going to blaze anything.
So can we talk about Barcelona?
Yeah, because it was. I'm actually very, very impressed. I cannot.
Because you need to like obviously Pedri missed the game for reasons I'd rather not say. Even it was reported was so disgusting. And people said like Pedri wasn't playing, and then in my mind I was like, who's going to step up? And
Fermin.
I think Fermin is playing, and also for De Jong to play very, very well in the midfield.
Fermin was like the stand-up player in that
game. He was. Lamine again, very, very well.
I don't even know what is wrong with Valencia. They might get relegated. This is actually scary. And Valencia is top team in Spain. Los Che, like big team in Spain.
Yeah, it's sad to see. It's so sad to see. Half-time 5-0. Exactly. Come on, like this isn't.
And I think this is the second time Barcelona has scored 7 goals.
So and Barcelona fans get in the comments like, why on earth can you play like this against Valencia
and lose
beat
to
Real Madrid
in that same stadium?
It's halfway. You mess, and that's the thing. I think Barcelona are a very, very good team. They play very, very good football.
Flick
but
is a very
right
good
now,
coach.
and maybe if you give him more seasons, it's going to click. But at the same time, I still think Madrid are going to win it just because Barca, you already know, like there's going to be a match where they mess up, like what they did against Mbappe. So
small teams.
Credit to them. Yesterday they were awesome. Yesterday they kept us guys. But long term, I feel I think they still some.
Because if you think about it, this 7 goals you scored against Valencia, big game. Like the whole blogs were calling it proper football. 7 goals, exciting game, good, like exceptional game. All in all, 10 over 10 performance. It's still 3 points. That 3 points, you will still go and stupidly lose it to Leganes.
This guy is such a hit.
No, it's not.
This guy is such a hit.
If it was in that position, I'll be very angry because it makes this 7 goals useless.
I get it.
I'm scoring 7 goals against Madrid. I'm scoring 7 goals against Valencia. I'm scoring 5 goals against Madrid. 4 goals. They beat me 4-0. I'm scoring 4 goals against Madrid. I'm scoring.
It was 5. It was 5.
It was 4 in the league.
Yeah, but it was 5 in Spark Up.
Yeah,
it was 5 too.
Shut up. I'm scoring 4 goals against I'm scoring 4 goals against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I'm scoring 7 goals against Valencia. 7 goals against Valencia. Those are 3 points. Those 3 points, I will lose it stupidly to Leganes. I will lose it stupidly to Las Palmas. I will lose it stupidly to Osasuna.
But for this week, give them their flowers.
Yeah, I'm going to give them their flowers.
For me,
I'm going to give them
Barcelona for today. For this week, our team of the week. Barcelona. Team of the week.
Team of the week. Manchester City for me. Manchester City.
Yeah.
Because the importance of the game.
See, Man City fans, you guys say we don't give you guys any credit. See, today we glazed you guys enough. Very, very good performance. I think Man City.
Because of the importance of the game against Chelsea and the way they came back from defeat against Paris Saint-Germain. From not only losing to Paris Saint-Germain, but 1-0 down. I think 3rd minute Madrid scored.
Exactly.
Like 1-0 down, they still came back to win.
Exactly. Credit to them. So
I think second would be Barcelona. But I knew Barcelona would win, but I did not expect 7.
No, that was
7 was. But I think you should work on yourself because if Real Madrid were doing this thing, I was score 7-1 against Valencia.
Real Madrid.
No, or let's remove Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
If I was a Barcelona fan, and we are scoring 7-1 against Barcelona, we drop those points.
Against Valencia,
And we are scoring 7-1 against Valencia, and we drop those points against Getafe.
I get that. So before we end this, obviously we'll still preview Champions League matches a little bit. Syria is going because Conte is doing it again.
The most horrible.
Conte is doing it again.
The Conte style of
and Juventus's 43 game match unbeaten streak
has come to an end.
I'm telling you, this is the worst unbeaten streak. Do you know how many matches draws?
I'm not sure they are proud of the unbeaten streak by themselves.
Nonsense.
Even their fans said that. I'm sure they will feel like their draws are losses. Because like at some point, the draws have to be losses. Like you have to consider them as losses because you're dropping points. They are not in the title race again. But
big Romelu Lukaku. I'm telling you, Conte, Lukaku.
That's like a match made in heaven.
I'm telling you, I don't even know what to say.
But like, it's the most.
McTominay is playing well. Like, why is McTominay playing well? Why did you play well for us? But you know what? We'll get to that another day.
It's the most haram type of football.
But credit to them, I won't like credit to them.
But like,
because you're going to win. And they sold Kvaratskhelia, and obviously they're going to bring in Karim
Karim,
yeah, but he was in this match today, and still he managed. So credit to them. So
yeah,
do
you feel I think Inter has 3 games in hand.
Inter won.
I still feel Inter would win.
You think so? Yeah, probably though, because Inter they also won yesterday.
Yeah, they won yesterday. They won yesterday 4-0.
Yeah. So
and they still have games in hand. I feel like Napoli are just playing catch up. Like as let's just keep playing our games and hope Inter Milan sleep up. But I still personally feel Inter. I feel like Inter Milan are the best team in Italy right now. Like no one is on Inter Milan. Inter Milan just know how to get the job done.
And Atalanta today. Atalanta
we feel like they can't keep up. Like they can't keep up with the Napoli's, the Inter Milan. But like they're actually doing very well. They're not really the Napoli's, the Juventus's, all that kind of thing. But they're actually having a very good season. I can't find them now. Yeah,
so Champions League this week. Again, more football. I like that. So this is
I play my favorite opponents this season.
Who do you guys play?
I play Brest.
Why doing this again?
I was waiting for today.
My sister was watching. I was like, why does this guy keep saying, why does he say Brest impressed? I was like, is it team? I was like, oh.
She thought, anyhow, she's not wrong if she thinks both ways. She's not.
I was like, I don't even know what he's talking about. But
you know they won yesterday. I followed their game. They won yesterday.
I'm not.
You don't follow their game.
Yeah, moving on.
Follow Brest.
Moving on.
Watching Brest every single time. I don't miss any game.
Moving on. But like, what other matches are there? I know Man City.
Man City are playing Club Brugge. They have to win. They have to win.
So
Atalanta, Barcelona. They're not really big games there because like I think Atalanta, Barcelona is just must-win game.
Yeah, but something they have to win because this is new Champions League.
I have to win Brest by force. Like I'm very sorry to Brest.
Just say you need to win your match.
Yeah, I need to win my match.
Yes, I win your match.
And I need Barcelona to beat Atalanta to give myself a chance at top 8. I need to beat Brest by 4 goals actually. It's very bizarre. So it's not really big games on paper, but big games for respective teams that are hoping to qualify to the next stage.
It is.
So how do you feel this
Champions League format?
This Champions League format?
Because a lot of people don't like it, but
I feel like I don't really like it.
I feel like it's something new. So I think I feel like it's something new. So after let's just see how this one does because I like the idea of there are 2 extra games for people that are not in the top 8 and whatever. But a lot of people are sort of upset with it because it's like Man City have been playing nonsense, right? And assuming it was just 6 games, they would have gone out. But now that it's like 8, if they win against Club Brugge, they will qualify. So there's a lot of people upset with that.
If it was in a group format, you won't see any of this. Yeah, it's a good thing for football. It's a good thing for small clubs, but I feel like the games are unnecessary.
Yeah. So before we go, he actually doesn't know about to do this, but according to him, he claims
because
he's the biggest Madrid fan.
Because he lost.
He claims he's the biggest Madrid fan
in
the world.
It's because you lost.
So what I've done is I prepared 5 questions for you.
Yeah.
Madrid-based trivia. Are you ready?
Always.
Are you ready?
Always, man.
Yeah. So, first question.
I'm done. There has to be a prize after this.
I will discuss it. Yeah. So, first question. Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo is the all-time Madrid leading goal scorer with 450 goals. Can you complete the top 5 in order?
Ronaldo, Benz.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Benzema. Stefano.
You finish first, and I'll tell you if you're wrong. Right?
I think Ronaldo, Benzema, Karim, Stefano. I think I should put. Who should I put there? Stefano.
TikTok.
Chill. I think Raul Gonzalez should be there. Raul Gonzalez should be there, and.
Time up.
Wait. This guy, I want to remember, he died, he's dead.
You guys can also play the comment section. Fans. So you got 4.
I said 4. I want to remember this guy.
And actually, it's Raul before the Stefano. So how many more league titles? Obviously, and you know Madrid have more La Ligas than Barcelona.
Than any other single Spanish.
Yeah. So how many more La Liga titles does Madrid have over Barcelona?
Barcelona have 28, I think, and we are on 36. So that's 28 minus 30, that's 8.
Wrong.
But
Barcelona have 27.
27. I even gave them 7.
Hey, you're close.
I forgot Barcelona.
At the moment, he's 0 for 2, which means he's the worst Madrid fan. Okay. So, Rodrigo
Yeah.
is Madrid's current number 11.
Yeah.
Can you give me the last 2 players to
11.
Yes, for
Madrid.
So quick.
Nah.
Okay, so yes or no question.
Alright, cool.
Madrid have lost more El Clasico games than Barcelona. Wrong.
No.
So
we own those guys.
The last question.
Yeah.
Are you ready? This one is a little difficult.
So
in 2014, you guys won Champions League final against Atletico Madrid. 4-1 was it?
Yeah, 4-1.
Can you give me
all the scorers?
The starting 11.
For
that game.
Okay, so we have Iker.
Yes.
You have Iker in goal. You have Sergio. You have Pepe. You have Carvalho. You have Arbeloa. No, Marcelo Arbeloa.
Correct. That's what there was no Pepe in
there. There was no Pepe. Ramos.
Okay, not here. Let's go on. Goalkeeper
Iker.
So who played? Give me the 2 centre backs.
The 2 centre backs. If it's not Pepe, who was it? It was Sergio and
this guy is scam.
Chill.
Just a scam.
Calm down, chill. It wasn't Pepe. Pepe wasn't even there. It was Sergio and who? Who was it? Who was this guy?
Yeah, this is disgraceful.
Who was this guy? I forgot this guy. But it was Arbeloa and Marcelo that were flying.
You are so wrong.
Chill.
You know what? Yeah, let me give you the back four.
Yeah.
Carvalho, Varane, Ramos, and Coentrao.
Coentrao.
Okay.
Carvalho, Coentrao, Varane. Then you have
midfield.
No, midfield was Modric. You have Modric. You have Di Maria. You have who was that? Was he?
I promise you won't get his last one. You know who he is, but like you wouldn't think he would start.
I want to remember.
But before you finish midfield, at least can you give me the front three? That one be easy.
The front three was Ronaldo. It was Chris. It was Bale. It was Karim. Then
so you have one more player
Di Maria. It was Di Maria, Modric,
and one more player.
I want to remember the person. It was not Alonso. Alonso missed that final.
Do you want the hint?
Yeah. It's Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy Khedira.
Exactly. It's Sammy.
And so do we give it to him? Get
it was, you know this finals repeated itself 2016. So it's very difficult.
Yeah, whatever. I hear excuses. He wasn't that bad.
I'm not that bad actually.
He wasn't that bad. I think he was manageable.
I am not that bad. Yeah.
He was manageable. Yeah. At the same time, we noticed.
Next time I'm doing
we told you guys to check out our Instagram. And there are no posts on there yet.
Yeah.
We'll post are coming soon. So get on there, follow. Subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Is it just a button? It's free.
Yeah,
like it's just a click. Just like that.
Keep the notifications on. Press the subscribe button. So, then you're cool.
Have you done well?
You keep update. You're updated on this. Okay.
I feel like this was a very good episode.
Yeah.
I feel like it was. I deserve a like, a share.
Anyways, see you all same time next week.
Beyond
the 90 minutes podcast. Take it from there.